On the court, ball dribbling, cashing checks. College hoops, beats, pump, breaking necks. GunzPicks in the air, we ain't playing nice. Best rolling, paper stacking straight ice. Double units fired, man, winners only. Player props hitting, no rolling lonely. Bankroll swole, just stacking that cheddar. Breaking ankles daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing, cannon shots fired. Cashing best clips, reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit, you know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy solid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. Hit the wrong button there. That is the a culmination of what this show is going to be. Hey, let's go right here, right now. It is the Breakin show. I'm the host of the most, the point guard of podcast, and the self-proclaimed CBB Go himself. And I am back with college basketball content. Yes, college football has ended, but that doesn't mean GunzPicks has ended, because we have plays that pay the bills. And I am ready to get into the college basketball slate. And I need you guys to get in the chat, hit the like button, do whatever you need to do to get me in the algorithm, all algorithms that YouTube deems fit. And I want to share all the information that I possibly can on this college basketball slate all the way through March Madness. And I can't wait to break it down with you. I have 4 plays tonight. A lot of plays that are on the higher level. But if you want some of the plays that I think are exceptional and on a high level for GunzPicks, you need to go to my Dub Club 3-day trial right now. Just go in and click the link, join up, and just watch the plays. I'm on a 17-6 run going into tonight. I'm doing very well tonight too. So when I'm on a hot streak, you need to tell me. And I'm going to give out 4 plays tonight, and I'm hoping that Saturday is going to be a profitable Saturday. Before we get into NFL on Sunday. But let's talk about the plays. Let's get into the rhythm here. Let's talk about the first one on the board here. Seton Hall is going against Creighton here at CHI Health Center. Omaha, Nebraska, 1:30 East is the tip-off here. And really, Seton Hall, a shell of themselves after that NIT run they did last year. They're 6-13 on the year, but they're 1-7 in the Big East. But they're going against a Creighton team that is absolutely dominating the Big East. They're 13-6 on the year, but they're 6-2 in conference. But what you've seen with Seton Hall this season, they've struggled offensively, right? 230th in offensive efficiency, 324th in field goal percentage, and 331st in free throw percentage. Now you got a defense here with Creighton and the Blue Jays. Defensively, 27th in defensive efficiency, 23rd in defending shots, and first in opponent free throw attempts. So what I'm telling you is, offensively, I don't think there's going to be much that Seton Hall can do against this Blue Jay defense. But offensively, very balanced here for the Blue Jays of Creighton. Very strong, 50th in offensive efficiency, 30th in field goal percentage, 6th in 2-point percentage, which means that they don't like to shoot a lot of threes, but they like to get it inside, feed the big boys, and get easy buckets that way. And then Seton Hall is ranked very low on the defensive efficiency end, but they're 266th in defending shots and 242nd in defending 2-point shots, which means they're kind of small inside. And there are going to be some significant mismatches here against the Blue Jays. Then you got to look at the number here. I mean, the number is basically telling you the story here, right? This is the biggest dog that Seton Hall has been all season. The second highest was their last game against Marquette. What happened in that game? They did not cover that game. They lost by 17 as 13-point dogs. Also, you got to look at Seton Hall, 1-7 as a dog of more than 7 points this season. And you look at Creighton, they've covered 5 straight games, all in conference. This is also, you got to look at this from a line functionality standpoint between the total and the side. This is the lowest total that Creighton has seen all year, but they're a double-digit favorite. Tells you what is going to happen in this game, right? The books are telling you, basically, Creighton is going to blow out Seton Hall here on Saturday at 1:30 on the tip. So give me a Creighton here, -15.5 as my first play. All right, I know this is late. I know there's probably not a lot of people watching, but if you're watching now, you're watching later, you're watching in the morning, please like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. Please give me some uh uh I guess interaction on the effort of what I'm giving out here for free. That's what gets me into this YouTube algorithm that they've created. So I appreciate all the effort that you guys put in. If you're liking the plays, get in the comment section. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Do whatever you have to do to get in. Help me out to grow this channel. Let's go into the next play. I like this play. This is one of my favorite plays of Saturday, I believe. I have like I said, the Breakin Ankles show. Oh, Kelly Vicendo was in the chat. She goes, "Hey, Guns, reposted. Appreciate you." Got me distracted here. What the Breakin Ankles show is about is the early plays, right? So I'm breaking down everything from noon to 4. Everything after that is late night bangers. So late night bangers is 7 to whatever, midnight. Could be Hawaii time, right? So I want to make sure that people understand I break down college basketball 2 ways, and I'm going to do shows all the time. So I'm going to do the Breaking Ankle show as the early plays, and I'm going to do the late night bangers, which is a different show for the late night stuff. So I'm giving you multiple plays. I'm giving you multiple stuff here on college basketball all the way through March Madness. And I only do that because when football is not my focus, I could focus on other things. And what my brain goes to is college basketball. And college basketball, I've been very successful historically at capping it. So I'm going to continue to do that for the people, for you guys. And as long as you continue to like the videos, and by the way, I will not do a late night bangers tomorrow if I don't have 10 likes on this video. 10 likes. I'm asking for 10. That's it. 10 likes. You get a late night bangers. I will show up before 7 o'clock and I will do a video and I'll give you 4 more plays, right? I'm going to give you 4 here today, but you need to get into the likes for me to do another video, or I'll just focus on NFL. That's okay with me. Let's get into the next play here. Texas A&M versus Texas. Moody Center here in Austin, Texas. 2:30 is the tip on this one. And you have 2 good teams. I like this play a lot. This is my favorite play, like I said. Texas 13-6 on the season, 2-4 in the SEC, which is kind of a detriment to them. I think they're going to be bouncing back here versus an A&M team that is 15-4 in the year, high and happy here, 4-2 in the SEC. But statistically, A&M is flawed on the offensive side of the ball. When you look at this team, 44th in offensive efficiency, 315th in 3-point percentage, 215th in 2-point percentage. They don't shoot the ball very well, and they stink on the free throw line, 294th in free throw percentage. But the success of this team is rebounding the basketball. They are first in offensive rebounding this season. Now, when you look at the Texas defense, they're 37th in defensive efficiency, 39th in defending shots, 35th in defending inside the arc, and ranked 6th in opposing free throw percentage. So somehow teams do not shoot well on the charity stripe when they play Texas. Now, Texas A&M defense is their strength all season long. They're ranked 7th in defensive efficiency, but Texas is decent from the 3. They're 38th and doesn't turn the ball over a lot, right? So, like, I think with Texas A&M, when you look at that team, they love to create turnovers. But Texas, very good at not giving up the turnovers. They're ranked 14th in the country in that statistical category. These 2 teams did meet on January 4th, and Texas got stomped by A&M, 80-60 as 6-point dogs on the road on this one. But now you're seeing this line kind of shift to the other direction, right? You're seeing Texas as a 1-point favorite. Maybe you pick them depending on what book you're getting at. Gives you a high indicator where this game is going to be, right? So Texas found themselves after that beating. Well, you got to look at the performance of Texas, the Longhorns, after getting their butt whooped by A&M. They've covered 4 out of the last 5 games after that loss, right? Then you got to look at A&M. opposite side has happened to them. They haven't covered out of 3 out of the last 4 games. And then you got to look at A&M. Also facing their 5th road game of the season, which means that like knowing their record right now, like I said, it was 15-4. They have not had much experience on the road where Texas is coming back home in their stadium, ready for a revenge. And the line is telling you that too, right? So a lot of people will look at the previous matchup and seeing like Texas A&M did stomp the Longhorns in the first matchup, but you have Texas here as a small favorite here, but I took Texas just to win the game here. So Texas money line is the play on that one. My favorite play on the board, maybe my favorite play on the board. I haven't broke down the other 2, but that is a play that I like a lot here. Texas money line, Longhorns, hook 'em. Let me put the hat on for it. Good measure. Hook 'em right there. Texas money line as the play. All right. Next play, we got to go with what I call my dog of the day. Let's go. All right. Dog of the day here. We have a good one here in the SEC with Kentucky going against Vanderbilt in Memorial Gym. Nashville, Tennessee, 2:30 p.m. is the kick, and I love the Commodores on this one. And I'm not talking about the Commanders. I'm not talking about the Commodores that go over in Landover, Maryland. I'm talking about Nashville, Tennessee. And we have a Texas team that is 14-4 in the year. You have a Vandy team that is 15-4 in the year, right? What is Kentucky's strength? It's their offense. They've absolutely scored the ball efficiently all year. They're 3rd in offensive efficiency. They're 47th in 3-point percentage, 18th in field goal percentage overall. And but not a great free throw shooting team. They're 112th in that category, and they're 152nd in offensive rebounding. But they're going against the Texas Vandy defense that kind of middle of the road as far as the defense is concerned, 72nd in defensive efficiency, but they are good at creating turnovers. That's been their success all season long, which is why they get the W's. They are 16th in turnover percentage. Then you're going to look at the Vandy offense. Not too bad this season. They're ranked 39th in offensive efficiency, a better free throw shooting team than Kentucky is. So I like to back teams that are a little bit better on the free throw shooting side, especially when you get them as a dog here. Kentucky defense is ranked 80th in defensive efficiency. Not very scary, and they don't create turnovers on their side of the ball, especially defensively. They're 328th in defensive turnover percentage this season. Line functionality kind of plays into this one. Looking back at the history of this team, Vandy was a dog of 9 points or more in the last 4 meetings, but now you're seeing them here as a 2.5, 2. Depending on what books you're looking at, they're very short dog. It may get down to a pick 'em by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. Situationally, Kentucky has not performed when the line is sitting at this spot, right? 1-2 ATS on the road. Their 2 ATS losses were as short favorites. And they lost outright 4 and 13 in those spots. And then Kentucky is 1-3 ATS is a favorite of less than 4 points. So we have a good situation here. Taking Vandy, and Vandy is off one of the most embarrassing losses of their season, right? You look what happened to them in the last game. They played Bama. They got absolutely butt stomped by Bama. So they're going to come back home, and they're going to want to show up here against a Kentucky team that may be in an overlooked situation. So we have 2 situations where you have a Vandy team that is coming off that big loss, and then you have a Kentucky team that has a look ahead, because guess who Kentucky has to play on Tuesday on the road? That is right, the Tennessee Volunteers. I think they're going to be overlooked. This Vandy team that is 10-1 straight up at home this season, 2-1 in conference. The only loss was against Mississippi State outright. So I think Vandy will not only cover this, I think they're going to win this game outright. But for this pick, let's just take the 2.5, the gift that the books gave us here. So give me Vandy here, plus 2.5 as the play of the day for the doggies. Let's go. All right. Now we got one more play on the board here, another play that I like. But before I get to my last play, make sure you like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit everything. Get to the comment section and tell me that you love the GunzPicks. Oh, yes. And if you don't know me from more than YouTube, go follow me on all social media platforms, X, Instagram, and TikTok at GunzPicks, GunzPicks. And I want to make sure I call out my guy here, Danny. Boy, what is up? There you go, big boy. Gave you a like. Hell yeah, brother. Give him the horn on that one. Also, I got new buttons here.
Oh, you're so money and you don't even know it.
Goddamn right, I'm money.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Yeah, you know you got to pay me my money. Here we go. All right, so next play, we're going to go with another heavy favorite here, unfortunately. So I love line functionality, and I think we have a good sample here in this game with Boston College going against North Carolina and Dean Smith Center. Chapel Hill, North Carolina, 2:15 is the tip-off on this one. And you have a UNC team that really is unimpressive all year, right? But they're a heavy favorite for a reason, and I'm going to tell you about that in a second. 12-8 on the year, but they're 5-3 in conference. They're going to get the BC team that is 9-10 on the year, 1-7 in conference. Absolutely abysmal. And then you look at Boston College's statistics at 200 in offensive efficiency, 235th in defensive efficiency, and they're going against a UNC that is just far more superior than Boston College. They're 31st in defensive efficiency and 49th in offensive efficiency. When you look at at the previous matchups, that's why line functionality kind of plays in this one. BC was getting shorter lines versus a UNC team that, quite frankly, I thought UNC teams from the past were much better than this one. However, UNC is getting bigger lines here. UNC was a fit, just for example, last season. UNC, much better team, better talent. UNC was a favorite of 11 points at home versus BC last season. But now you're seeing them as virtually a 19, 20-point favorite here versus with what I would consider a weaker UNC squad. Then you got to look at the numbers here of how BC has performed in these situations as a big dog. BC is 0-3 ATS as a dog of more than 10 points this season. That gives you everything you need to know. And that includes like a Duke number that they were 23-point dog at home. Now we're going to be looking at another situation with UNC. So UNC are in a position situationally where they should be dominating. Why I say that is because stock is low on the Tar Heels right now. Back-to-back losses, including a home loss as a double-digit favorite versus the Stanford Cardinals. And the line is picked up here to UNC. Why? I think they're baiting a lot of people to take the Eagles on this one, but UNC is also 4-1 ATS as a favorite of 15 to 25 points this season. I think this is a better spot here for UNC. Coming off that home loss, they're going to want to prove out here against a Boston College Eagle team that is just absolutely abysmal. 2 bad losses for UNC. They're going to bounce back here, and I think they're going to do it very efficiently, very effectively, and win by margin. And I'm probably going to say like 25 to 30 points on this one. So give me UNC minus 19 as the fourth play. All right. Before I recap, make sure you like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit everything. Or I'm not going to give any more plays on this Saturday. I want to give you guys plays. I want to do content. I want to make me do content. The way you make me do content is you hit the like button. Get me to 10 likes. Not asking for a lot. You get me to 10 likes on this video, I'm going to do a late night bangers, and I'm going to give you some night plays, including the biggest game on the board that we know Tennessee is going to be playing in. So it's going to be an electric time here with college basketball, especially when we get to the precipice of late January, early February is where I'm making money. Also, you got to go check out my Dub Club. I got a 3-day free trial. Go check that out. I posted the link multiple times. I will do it continuously because I want people to join. I'm going to give you 3 free days to cash some tickets. Then you can join me for the low price of Netflix. So go do that right now on Dub Club. And that's going to do it here for the Breakin' Ankle show. If you want me to do a late night banger show, you know what you need to do. You need to hit the like button, and that's going to do it here for the GunzPicks channel. To recap, here are the plays. Creighton minus 15.5. Texas money line. Vandy plus 2.5. And UNC minus 19. Those are the 4 plays to get you to 4 o'clock. And then you're going to be like, Guns, you swept the board. I need more plays. You didn't hit the like button. You need to hit the like button. That's what you need to do. That's going to do it here for the GunzPicks. Breakin' Ankles show, inaugural season to the CBB season. And I'll be doing a lot of content on this channel moving forward. So here we go. Let's cash some tickets. Let's dominate the ball. And as always, let's keep dancing, baby. Yep.
Daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing. Cannon shots fired. Cashing best clips reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit. You know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy.